Hi Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you all. Thank you for your dear support. Let's get right to your reading now. We're going to be doing things a little differently this month of mid-January. I'll be posting a thematic reading for February. Okay, and this will just sort of be an overview of the energies of the month. And then as we inch closer to actual February, I'll be doing the week-by-week play that I did for this month of January. We take a deeper dive with those energies as we draw closer to them. But right off the bat for you, Capricorn, I was feeling as I was meditating on your energy that there is something that's lingering. Okay, I'm hearing lingering. I'm hearing assets for a number of you. You have the Six of Cups here, upside down, overlaying the Two of Swords upright. There's something impending. It is of an emotional nature. There's a question of relationships. Dear Capricorn, I'm hearing Pisces for you. You have the Hierophant here, and your very own card of the Major Arcana, the Devil, popping out. Devil mirroring the Hierophant. Okay. Hierophant, Six of Cups, relationship focus here. Relationship centered. What is it that's lingering? I'm hearing in an unhappy place. Okay. Where is the sort of context and space that we want to, I'm hearing reveal our cause. Okay. I'm hearing also for concern. Seven of Pentacles upright, right in between the Hierophant and the Devil. There is progress being made, okay, in this direction. As we feel it, perhaps, as others may feel it as well of us, they may feel that we are, at the end of the day, still participating. I'm hearing in this venture. I'm hearing in this ally. Okay, the Five of Wands in reverse, right next to the Seven of Pentacles upright, keeping a super level-headed approach with matters that you feel are serious. Okay, you feel it's serious, Capricorn. You want to clarify where you stand. Ideologically, I'm hearing, what's your purpose? What's the time, the place? I'm hearing it again, what's the space? Okay, you have the Ace of Cups, beautiful, right over the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Wands in reverse. You want to inch towards clarification of what is inherently emotional. Okay, there's the desire for a new beginning. Okay, but we want to take a balanced approach. I'm getting that. You want to not just rush in, I'm hearing head over heels, okay? And it's Valentine's Day. Right, Capricorn, coming through here. Valentine's Day around the 14th, okay? But we'll get to these energies again in the play-by-play, week-by-week reading to see more specifically how they pan out. Sorry, Capricorn. There's something here that you are taking your sweet time, the Hermit, upright, overlaying the Ten of Swords upright, overlaying the World upright, the World mirroring the Hermit, overlaying the Nine of Wands upright, 9, 10, a sequence, Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands. You want to understand the world that you desire to shape, to create, that you want this partnership to speak to. What is it that you actually want to participate in, that you want to actually see come into form, and you're taking it very, very, very seriously, Capricorn. It's not right anomalous to your archetype to take things quite seriously, but I'm getting here that there is there's a Four of Swords in reverse, overlaying the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, there's a word that I'm looking for specifically. Capricorn. I'm hearing specifically self-reflective, Father of Swords upright, overlaying the Seven of Swords upright, the Son of Wands in reverse. Very, 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 I'm hearing unstable a little bit, okay, energy with the Son of Wands, a question perhaps of what direction to take or perhaps what to make of a certain direction, okay. Capricorn again. Okay, the focus being on what are our values that speak to, that reflect within our emotional engagements, our relationships. What is the emotional paradigm that we're working with? And there is a whole lot of thinking that goes into this, a whole lot of thinking. The Hermit, the Ten of Swords, okay. And you feel you're moving towards a certain understanding that is not being contrived by way of your many thoughts. Even if at the end of the day, you've got lots of thinking going on. Okay, and it's like I'm sitting in my room thinking, and then more thinking leads to more thinking, that leads to more ruminating. I'm hearing specifically on the past for a number of you. Okay, so what you're working with, okay, could be I'm hearing reflective of past ideologies as well, and you may be taking them into consideration. You may be taking other people's opinions into consideration as you understand, I'm hearing with certainty, what your claim is, and I'm hearing your prerogative as well. And I'm getting that what you come to, you feel, as you feel it, you're like, there's something special here, there's something else, there's something lingering, there's something more. And I understand that what I'm coming down to is of an esoteric nature. Okay, and it's not something that's going to be determined just, I'm hearing, by the label, just by the playing of the game. Okay, and so again, you feel that you want to take the time that you need to do the soul searching, to really come to terms with, I'm here to grapple with the many, I'm hearing, oars that are in order that lead to a certain function that you feel you are to play in relationships. Bandit snoring there, if you hear that. Okay. Now, you want to eventually take a certain direction on, but again, I'm getting you're not rushing into it. Okay, you're not rushing into it, and you're taking into consideration what self-talk as well is at play here in shaping the path that you feel you are to take on creatively, passionately, whatever it may be. The High Priestess in reverse, overlaying the Fool in reverse. There is a projection, I'm hearing, specifically of a new beginning. Perhaps with a Pisces, you've got the High Priestess coming through. Okay, now, there's a thick stack here. I'm getting that this is what is being moved through. 5 of Cups in reverse. Beautiful. Overlaying the Father of Pentacles upright. I'm hearing self-sustenance emotionally and financially. Okay. I'm hearing escape route. All right, whatever that may mean to you. 8 of Wands upright, right beneath this Father of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, right beneath the 8 of Wands. Something has come about that has completely shaken your paradigm of what feels to be like an emotional experience. You're like, whoa, I am experiencing an emotional experience beyond even I'm hearing conception, my conceptualized understanding and finding of what the depth of emotion can lead me to feel even further. And it's almost like layers upon layers of emotional experience that in a certain way you feel, I can take it on. I feel like I want to take it on. You feel stable in whatever the suit is. Now, the Star, so beautiful, upright, right beneath the Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Pentacles in reverse, right beneath the Star. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 5s here, both in reverse. Beautiful. The Sun of Pentacles upright. 6 of Pentacles upright. The card of Pisces in the major arcana, the Hanged Man in reverse, to which point the Hanged Man is standing straight up and scraping, maybe dealing with a Pisces. Okay. And it may be that this individual, there's a reflection here, okay, of experience that has been emotional. And it's almost as if there is this simultaneous, okay, I'm hearing flowing and flooding of emotion for a number of you. And as well, the feeling that I'm hearing, this is home. Okay, there's home, and I'm hearing in the habitat. Now, I'm hearing specifically in the habitat that rains, okay, so whatever that may mean to you, however it is that you take that, can be taken in a number of ways. But rain, speaking of water of emotions, so perhaps a focus on emotionalism, emotional clarity, being a certain I'm hearing a filament, okay, of I'm hearing fundamentalism, okay, a fundamental, fundamental sort of form that this I'm hearing specifically partnership relationship takes on. Okay, now you are desiring change, okay, in a way that makes things concrete, where you understand, I'm hearing yet again, the values, the value proposition. What are we creating? What are we moving through? And what this does is it, as you feel it, purifies, cleanses, washes out what has felt to be stagnant in terms of whatever progress we feel we've been making towards, I'm hearing specifically this union. Okay, now I'm hearing success. I'm hearing God, success, God send. Okay, you maybe feel that this is something that is very special. Now, I'm getting though that it has been a surprise. All right, it's like, wasn't wasn't expecting this, okay, sort of feeling. And it requires in a certain way, it has required of you, it's almost instantaneously by way of experiencing it, to feel things in a completely different way, to almost release, to redefine what we feel is a tangible form of happiness or success. And it's almost like what I'm feeling right now, by way of not feeling anything, is redefining what I constitute as a validation of my feeling of place in any moment in time. I'm here as a reference point. So the focus becomes greatly, greatly so on the energetics of whatever this, I'm hearing, movement is, union is, I'm hearing, establishment is, that completely shapes the paradigm I'm hearing to continue to, I'm hearing, deliver more. Okay, I'm hearing more of the same. So it's almost as if you're moving in a new direction, Capricorn, here, that is almost, I'm hearing, ethereal, that is almost expansory, and it's almost like it's, I'm hearing, multi-sensory experience. And it's almost like I need to leave behind any sort of conception, understanding, idealized form of what a certain also physical experience could lead to, would resemble, the form that it would take on. Now, let's pull a few more cards here to Capricorn and see what comes through. Okay. I'm going to leave the High Priestess, the Fool. Strong energies there for you. Strong energies there for you. They want to remain, and it's something that is on the brain for you. It's on your mind. This new beginning. What is it? What is it? What is it? How is it? How is it? How is it? But there's this curiosity, this eagerness. Okay, Justice. In reverse in the deep past. The Tower, right? In the recent past. And the Justice card was almost horizontally laid. The Lovers. Beautiful in your current state. Son of Cups in reverse in your advice. Okay, very interesting. Looking over at the Lovers. Very interesting. Okay. I'm getting specifically not thinking too much about what we're feeling. Okay, being a focus here for you. 3 of Cups in reverse in the near future. Okay, the Chariot in reverse in your hopes and your fears. 2 cards coming out for you. Ooh, tricky energy here with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles upright. Beautiful. You're stepping into the new beginning here, making it concrete. I'm hearing validating it. You have the 9 of Swords in reverse. Capricorn, this is beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy for you. The 10 of Cups upright and in the environment. Right next to the 9 of Swords in reverse. Mother of Cups upright. Motioning over to the 10 of Cups. Okay, beautiful that you're leading out with into the final outcome. Okay. I'm hearing make room for change. Capricorn, make room for change. I'm hearing Sagittarius for you as well. You have the Mother of Pentacles in reverse. In the theme overlaying the 9 of Cups upright, you have then the 6 of Swords in reverse. There is an expansion, okay, of what feeling feels like for you. And you're like, I have never, ever felt the level of emotional, I'm hearing passion. Okay, the passion, the desire to feel emotionally, to engage others emotionally, as I have at this moment in time. You may have, I'm hearing, an ally in this, a force, a sense of, I'm hearing also of self, of an emotional self through the process where you feel, I'm coming to terms with this feeling thing. I'm coming to terms with what it feels like to participate, I'm hearing, in a certain, I'm hearing, emotional cause and an emotional story, venture, storyline I'm also hearing. Now, there is the desire to move forward, absolutely so, and there could be a little bit of an apprehension here with, are we going to actually move forward with what we're feeling? Okay, how is it going to manifest, transpire? And I'm getting, though, don't worry all too much about that, Capricorn. You've got the Ace of Pentacles upright, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. In the final outcome, you have the High Priestess, the Fool, waiting for you at the finish line here. You have the Justice card in reverse that mirrors this Ace of Pentacles upright. Whatever was just not quite, didn't quite fit right, felt clunky, out of place, out of shape, is coming, I'm hearing, into fit form. Okay, fit form. I'm hearing fit bod for a number of you. All right, whatever that may mean. Now, there has been an experience that has transformed, I'm hearing, awakened your livelihood. All right, whatever that may mean to you, specifically as it pertains to matters that are inherently emotional, matters that speak to I'm hearing also the frivolities, okay, the sheer experience of what is inherently, I'm hearing engaging emotionally. Now, you're being beckoned, Sagittarius. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius. You're being beckoned, Capricorn, to release your inhibitions that are emotional, okay? Release emotional inhibitions. Of course, general reading, take it as you will. Always use your personal intuition. Always use your personal intuition. Nonetheless, though, you feel that I've got to let loose. Okay, I've got to let loose because I need to fly. Okay, and it's that kind of feeling. I'm gonna say Sagittarius again, Capricorn, the Son of Cups, right? Almost pensive, right? It's like first day of school sort of feeling. Looking over at the lovers flying in the air. Oh, I want to fly too. That looks so cool. I got wings also. I could fly technically, right? But to do that, I've got to release. I'm hearing my. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you findings in this earth. Okay, whatever that may mean to you, and my foothold of where I stand and where I've stood emotionally in the past. Okay, so what has been I'm hearing also confrontational relationship with emotions in the past, and how is it that I am to transform my own self-perception as an emotional being as I take this flight? Beautiful. Now, you're releasing, okay, frivolities. You're releasing, I'm hearing excess. You're releasing what is, I'm hearing I'm hearing superficiality. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you of success and also emotional. I'm hearing play, interlocutors. I'm hearing communication. You want, I'm hearing to take a solid state approach. You want it, and I'm seeing it almost, I want to take it in one stride, one level. I want to be working on one platform. I don't want there to be so many grades, emotional grades to what I'm working with. Take it as you will. It can be taken in a number of ways, right? There is the desire to get to I'm hearing unilateral. I'm hearing unidirectional. Okay. And you feel emotionally ready to take on this suit, specifically this suit. Now, releasing any thoughts, there's the readiness. You're like, whatever I'm experiencing is so far beyond the paradigm of experience of what I have ever even perceived to be in the realm of my mind's eye, okay, my greatest imagination, a course for me to take. Again, I'm getting emotionally, but take it as you will. And the point of release is here, Capricorn, is now. You are releasing the many thoughts that have confounded what has felt to be a transformative experience emotionally for you. Now, again, it's a feeling of ungroundedness a little bit. It's like, well, okay, well, where I used to stand on I'm hearing stable grounds, okay, still engaging perhaps the emotional realm, but in a different way, from a different perspective, a different context. I am to take a totally, I'm hearing backstage approach. I am to take the approach of really taking on matters of an emotional performance. I'm hearing from not just the viewer's perspective, okay, and I'm seeing it almost as being on stage versus being behind stage. It's almost like I want to get into my own sense of self as the creator of what it is I'm creating, as also the performer. So it's almost like I'm engaging, and there's an interface that's emotional, but then at the same time there is that your personality to it that you are to engage in a personal way. My phone is ringing. Sorry. Capricorn. Was it Sagittarius again? Sagittarius wants to speak out for you. Okay. Let's see here. Now, thought forms are being released. There is transmutation. It's so beautiful, Capricorn. Enjoy February. We're going to move into it gradually here with a week-by-week reading to see how these energies play out for you as we move towards February. I highly recommend to you to check out your moon rising sign as well, as oftentimes those placements can provide further information into what it is you may be experiencing, as you may see it, as you may feel it. The Venus sign as well in your chart may point to certain financial indications for you, as well as relationship, love, partnership-oriented matters. Specifically as well, creative projects. Do not underestimate, and Becca mentioned this for a number of you, the power of your Venus sign, okay, in matters of love, relationships. So if you're watching for relationships, love, then you may want to tune into your Venus sign. If you don't know your signs, you can click the link below in the description box I provide, and that will compute them for you, okay? You most likely don't need your exact birth time to get your Venus, perhaps your moon, okay, unless you're born on a day where the moon sign was changing. So play around with it, see what you get. You do need your quasi-exact birth time for your rising ascendant sign though, so an exhalation there by Bandit. So play around with it yet again and see what you get there. Love and light to you all. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.